collective energy reading. Please only take what resonates. Always leave the rest for the best. Don't stress. Because people are now looking at the actions that they talk, having stress, high awareness, clarity, feminines, energies, having stress, a karmic energy, Bex, looking at your masculine, looking at the relationships, do they feeling insecure? Because that was on the karmic cycle. They was unorganized. They weren't using their intuitions. They was clinging on and holding on to certain people. Illusions, causing confusions, causing illusions. Take this all as it resonates. Because they're looking now and don't know what to do, because they don't know what to do because of their actions that they took. They're looking back towards you. I'm going to rain icicles on you. So they're having emotions, raining icicles, cold, grief, stress, emotion, like because of the actions that they took. They thought they was going to rain icicles on you. He says, sprinkle it, baby, you better sprinkle it. They didn't realise your ancestors guided you, protected you, led you on that way, because we both did. We like her. So people did things, they could have liked you, they could be looking now. This could have been a family member, a friend, somebody close towards you. Now looking back, they're gaining higher wisdom. They're going to the book now, using their intuitions, connecting to their emotions. They was holding on to certain things, trying to secure things. Cancer, you use your intuitions, protected yourself from the attitudes from the past. You've seen about these family members and friends, whether you did, whether you didn't. If you close yourself off and you wondered why, certain people be looking you up, because you be secretly fucking them up in their marriage. Why? Because they caught a case and they've got car drama, can't move. They was wolf in sheep's clothing and they've got car drama, mind drama, can't move them in their mind because they stuck. You just know that you judge these from this broadcast and they're out there doing this because they ain't got nothing better to do. Meanwhile, you're like this. Sad people out here in these streets. Why? Because you're a cream rising. They don't like your shine. Do you have them enough to make them die or not? Make them die. So certain people say spell work. They thought you was going to break it down. They was trying to block you off to live in your service so people couldn't have a social awareness of you, so you didn't have a higher clarity about the choices that your feminine friends, masculines, feminines made when they was in that community and they was around certain people, socializing, giving people from their past, acting like they was more than, and they was not secure. They was looking for somebody to be able to serve. So they can see about these people that were serving, your feminine, your masculine. Take it all as it resonates. They was in that low dense energy because they didn't have compassion. They wasn't caring. They was insecure. They thought they had this high clarity, this high priestess. So that's because they wanted a social awareness and wanted everybody to have a social awareness of them and who they were. Because they was trying to secure because of things that they possessed. And they thought that they possessed these skills, but they was detached from their feelings and their emotions. They didn't get the right skills from the ancestors. You're right. What we heard, that method did me was right. Arrogance made me better. So yeah, you had to get arrogance. They was arrogant. They could have been arrogant. The masculine, feminine, take it all as it resonated. It made them better because you had to get arrogant to be able to look, because certain people took some actions and they was taking the PWIS. You had to protect yourself. So if that was why you got arrogant, yeah, we could actually win this thing. So certain people was arrogant, trying to be able to attain and win. Model inmate. So you could be a model inmate. They thought they was a model inmate. To block people within their mind and those thoughts and those feelings. You was just doing certain things from that box. They could have been doing certain things from a box. Trying to put you in a box, make you not be able to come out, because where you was moving, this could have been this karmic energy, a family member, a friend, a masculine. Take it all as it resonates. All because of these habits, all because they had these confusions, illusions. This could have been a mother figure, kind of that kind of energy, a father figure. All because the way I seen you steadfast, they was detached, insecure. They had that aggressive, arrogant energy also. They thought they was going to be able to obtain. They thought they was wise. They didn't connect. You was the one who had to connect to your heart, use your intuitions. You was the one who was supporting, caring, nurturing. They could have gone so far. They just see it, thought they was being wise, watched you, the way you communicated, the way you spoke, or because of your structures, your foundations, just because they thought you were secure in certain things. They wanted to secure and speaking about the things that you were securing. You ended up having to start speaking and connecting, enabling people to gain that structure. Think take the authority. Are you taking this authority? Are you chatting shit? Have clear mind. When you're being indecisive, being unbalanced, when you're causing lies and conflict to make people be stressed and not being able to move and have that wisdom. You connected to the spiritual guides, the ancestors within inside of you. They gave you that wisdom. It came from the divine. Those stars, activation, clear, clarity, 7, insight. Now this divine masculine is gaining insight about the feminine energy that they're around. That karmic, the yin to the yang, because they was having these illusions too, confusions because of these habits. They're now looking. They was on that karmic cycle. They're gaining introspection. That's high awareness. They can see you're that sun. They was around having certain fun. Now they're gaining clarity, because when the spirit within inside of them is listening, they're telling them, look at it from that duality. You have to see that black to that white area of yourself. Introspection, outer perspection, yin to the yang, balance. That's that duality. That's that left to the right. You have to marry yourself. You have to let go of all the heartache, hurt and pain, and continuously keep on moving on. Now this masculine is letting go. They're connected to their intuitions, letting go of the karmic, moving on to that karmic, from that karmic cycle. They could be letting go of that attitude and their mindset towards money, what they was valuing, because of their ego. They was in that low dense energies, all because you approach and now you're making people see you, and you're acting in public, and your mindset, because you're not balancing your money's minds towards money. So now they're looking at their values, they're using their intuitions, connecting to their heart, because they can see you're powerful. And now they're getting that power. They're persistent because they're connecting to their heart. They're using their emotions. They're needing that balance. They're obtaining that balance for their self, because that's that higher clarity. That's where you get that awareness, because when it was causing stress and conflict, because you wasn't nurturing, they may even come back towards you. They may see you as a nurturer, carer, supportive, stability. They may see you as a part of that stability. They're looking back now because of the mistress to their story. They're using their intuitions. They was unrealistic about the actions that they took, so they didn't have that higher clarity when they were socialising and when they was in the community. And now they're having stress and conflict because they're connected to the heart. It gives you that higher clarity. It gives you that whole awareness about the actions you took. You didn't have that discernment. You didn't have compassion towards you, towards them, towards others, towards a relationship alongside you. They didn't give you that nurturing love and care. They didn't have boundaries in place, all because they was in their ego. And now that's when they're looking at that 5 and 5, and that's connecting now and having that awareness, because that's that life force. They want to go to that leap, because that's that clarity. They can see you are that sun, you're that joy. This is a fire sign. Now they're getting that willpower. 2, Taurus. 12, Pisces. 4, so you got Capricorn, that means Cancer. So now they're getting steadfast. Libra could be significant. Put it as April, March, we've got December, and we've got February, as well as May. Take it all as it resonates, guys. 50, 2, 12, 43 could be significant. Take this all as it resonates. Someone could be sitting there watching you, looking you up, cyberbullying you, because it's that deep knowing now. And then when you're analysing, they want to have a social awareness of you. They may be looking back at pictures, past photos, because you're too busy winning. You're standing in your power. You've got that insight. You move with love. You move with joy. You're stable. You're balanced. You've got fair mind. And they move on to what's going to give you this justice. And there's now there people was like saying you ain't shit, because they thought you was too busy winning. They thought they was too busy winning, thinking you wasn't shit, because they was on that karmic cycle. Now they can see it's that sudden change. Destiny. Do, 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 destiny. Now they're looking at you, because now it's hurting me. Do, do, do. Them family members and friends is feminine. All because you was wise, you was communicating. You had these social skills to be able to communicate. You had understanding. You just looked at yourself, gained introspection, got balanced. Nurtured yourself, had compassion for yourself, looked at your mindset weren't too busy about money. You looked at the physical and the mental aspects of life. And now they're stressed, because they're on that mental capacity now. They're releasing that karma. You release your bad karma. You said, yo, this ain't shit. You talk a lot and bragged on it, cause we didn't feel wanna holla, but all they wanted was dollars. And I got to go court. So now you're going to see they're about to set this karmic court in regards to this asset. They could be taking this feminine to court because they was trying to be able to secure the something, so they can see they was working alongside somebody. Now they've got to take that back because they was trying to secure something, so they've got to go to take this feminine, masculine family member to court, because they're stressed now, and it's clarity, it's high awareness about the things that they did in secret, and that was about money. Take this all as it resonates, because now they maybe have to pay somebody off. They may even lied in regards towards you, and you might have to go court. They may even need you to come back and go court. Take it all as it resonates if that is your ex-husband, ex-partner. Take it all as it resonates. They thought they was too busy winning. They said you ain't shit, but you told them they bragged on them, and you don't feel. Cause now they wanna holler, but all they wanted was dollars. And now they're saying, you my Bonnie, I'll be your Clyde. Forever they wanted to ride till they unalive. And they didn't realize you was out there busy winning. Now they're having the stress and conflict because that's that higher awareness. You're winning. Because you're that high priestess, a true divine feminine. Now they're looking back towards you and wanting these renewals. They could have acted like you ain't shit. All of a sudden it's that spark. It's hitting their heart about the healthy choices that they made. And now they want to be able to make that healthy choice now because that's that self-love. Self-care. Selfish. And now they're in that thoughts. It was that stress, and you have to look back because they could see you as a part of that home. They're looking at that reality, that high clarity. They didn't know how to have boundaries when they should have had boundaries. They maybe want to be able to come and speak this truth towards you because they're looking about this house and you're that feminine energy. They feminine could have thought they was busy winning, trying to obtain a property, securing your partner, this masculine. With the trust of a child. Fun, romance, making art. Do it dramatically. So they can looking back towards you. They're getting that high clarity towards you. They could have been with that feminine energy. Did it very dramatically. Created a child. Now the stress and conflict within the mind. This feminine thought they was busy winning. Trying to create this child with your masculine. Take it all as it resonates. Speaking, chatting shit. Pillar talking. Walking in the dark. Not in the light. Because they didn't want people to see in eyesight. About the actions that they're taking, because who you are, your desires and your actions, and now they may not have made that karmic see who you were and what they wanted, that action and the desires, because they was having stress, and now they're looking at the attitude and the ones in the ego, running through that fight and flight. Now it's running through hell and they don't even know who to tell. So they're having that stress and conflict within their mind, looking back at the cycles, it's renewals when they were saying you ain't shit, and they took themselves on that karmic cycle and wasted all that money and bragging out there, socializing, having extra energies and just wasting themselves away. They're feeling soulless. They could be feeling reckless because they're looking back now. Stressed, soulless, reckless because they're in their head, certain surface. It's that methods for that healing power. And then you analyse, you recognise, you identify about the shit you picked up and the healthy choices. You're releasing that bad karma. Because that's steadfast. Genius, experiment with that discoveries. So they was out in socialising the community. They've got a social awareness of you. They're in their thoughts, thinking, fuck's sake, no place like home. Direct. Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road. Now they want to follow this yellow brick road. All the way back towards you because they can see you as caring, nurturing, providing, supporting, service. You was good with kids, you're enabling, giving people steadfast, organised. You've got understanding to be able to understand they was full of shit. I met a man, but got no one in my life right now. He's doing self-care. So now you had a man, you got no one in your life. They had a man, woman, got no one in their life. They're doing that self-care now because that's analysing, gaining introspection, 5, holding boundaries, speaking the truth, enabling yourself to have that growth. And that's when you communicate and having understanding, getting that wisdom to be able to have validation. Then you're looking at the people that's around you, get that all knowledge so you can go. That's when you steadfast, higher awareness, got balance about the choices, the relationships that you made, going towards that twin flame. 11, you can see they're on that twin flame journey. They can see you as a part of that twin flame. Children don't contact to surgery, parents do. So obviously don't have consent. Children don't have consent to surgery, parents do. So that child might need to be able to go. They may have to come now and take that child to the hospital. 12, 4, 3, mother, child, hospital. They don't have to have consent. The parents have to have consent, not children. Music helps forget about everything and fears on what's important. So they could be out socialising and listening to the music to be able to get what's important, the relationship. They're in that low dense energy. Allow room for change. Change is good. So you have to allow room for change, that karmic cycle. Let go. Keep on moving forward. Nurture yourself. Be wise. Communicate. Stand in your power. Use your intuitions. Listen to that gut feeling about these family members and friends, your lovers, about the choices. Be idealistic, or when they was being idealistic, analyze, recognize, identify. Just empower yourself to keep moving forward. What you feeling inside your house, emotions, empower, move forward with those emotions. Balance, nurture, protect yourself. Give love, to you before you can give it to other people. If nobody's not giving you that love and it's not balanced, not reciprocated in that right way, draw yourself back. I've been, oh god damn, Dave, Cardi B out here in these streets. Wow. Where you staying? You're in town for a while. So someone could be coming towards you. They're in town. They could come and knock on your door and say, "Hi, you're right, I'm in town. What you saying? Do you want to go out for a drink?" But you just have to be nurtured, because they can see that you're dependable. They may need you to depend on them. Take it all as it resonates. Familiar with vibrations, sense and feel. So you just sense and feel. You're familiar with vibrations. So you sense and listen to your gut feelings and use your intuitions and connect to those emotions. Analyze and recognize when they're coming towards you, because this could be a fire sign coming towards you. They may be coming to now gaining higher wisdom, and they're making that choice to come towards you because they can see you're a part of that life force. They could be telling you why, a family, a friend, Jezebel spirit could come towards you, try to give you conflict or stress within your mind, so you're indecisive about making choices and which action to take. Be wary, take it all as it resonates. Jack shit. Last exam was 6 months ago. So your last exam that you went through, the challenge was 6 months ago. I'm used to people being questioning, like queries, and questioning you. So you're used to people questioning and querying you. Just analyze the questions, identify. Do you respect me? Ask that. I felt different, spent time alone, people picked on me. So they could be on their own because they're feeling different. When they're in that community now, they're in that karmic cycle. They're looking back now about the mysteries of the people. They're gaining that balance, stability. My job's depending on it. So somebody's job could be depending on it. That could have been a karmic energy's job, could be depending on it. Talk, listen, understand. What if, what I needed. So now they're talking, they're understanding. What if, what I needed. Super polite in public. So these people could be very so polite in public and bitch behind the back. Just as you could be polite in public and ghetto stecker, but I'm just all the way, you're going to see me, although I can't lie, I can't be fake, there's no point. There's no point, there's no motherfucking point. Said just rent one, so they could have wanted a car, and they said just rent one, or a house. Wrong medication, or wrong system, so they may need to be able to take a child to the doctors because they've got wrong medication, wrong system, so they may need to be able to move and go and get some medication, something for their child. You're in good hands, we got you covered. They really don't understand the process, so they didn't understand the process, that karmic cycle, people, places and things, why, where, what, when, encompass emotions, energies. Do better, be better, don't be a bitter bitch. You can't reverse Adam's apple and body here. So somebody could have an actual transitional change, and they may have the feminine structures, but you can't take away the hair. So they could have, you could hear that they could have had with somebody else. Now they're looking, because it's a tower moment, that's a bit of a stressful moment, that is, guys. Oh, this is your lover, because that's judgment for your lover. Judgment for your lover, because they was on that karmic cycle, and now they're gaining that higher clarity about the choices that they make, because they're looking at that duality. It's that black to that white side of your life, and that's appreciation of sorts. Now they're looking at you and they're thinking, oh my god, I want to run to you. Someone from your past. They're coming because they're all in their emotions, and that's that cup of appreciation underneath. So they want to be able to come towards you because they're gaining clarity now. They're grounding themselves. That's the air sign, fire sign. Take it all as it resonates. They're getting that power to be able to come and speak this to you. Abundance. They can see your balance and they want to give you your heart. They maybe want to be able to come and give you, because they're looking back. That was a part, that's duality. This is a part of the karmic cycle. So I see that I'm on these twin flame journeys for some ass reason. Spirit's got me on this because I'm thinking, why can't we get out of this? So they're because they're feeling insecure, they're desiring you. Now let's just take this one, and I've got this too. They self-respect. R-E-S-P-C-T, find out what it means to me. Take M-T-C-P. Now they want to suck it to you, suck it to you, suck it to you, suck it to you for these new beginnings. Because it's one step at a time. Right? You're mine. Girl, mine. You're mine. You can tell him I don't think so. After all that shit, what you put me through, What you trying to do? Our love is real. So real. So real.